Hello everyone and welcome back to Study Pickle, a channel dedicated to helping college students be successful even if you're a rebel like me. So if you need a little extra help in school, definitely subscribe. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to study and be productive after school even when you don't feel like it. It's really hard to come home to try and study, especially after you've had a long day. Sometimes you want to just sit down on the couch and browse the internet, and before you know it, it's already time for bed. Although we can't avoid all of these days, I have a few actionable tips that can help you have less of them. The first thing I suggest is to make yourself a list of things you plan to do when you get home. This will help you eliminate decision fatigue, which can sometimes prevent you from even starting. And if one of the tasks feels too complicated, I would break that down into smaller pieces so it seems less difficult to start. One way to help you study after school is to build off of momentum. Some people like to relax for a little bit before starting on their homework, but I suggest avoiding that. Definitely grab a snack and hydrate, but other than that, you want to stay in that productive mindset that you had before getting home. Personally, if it's not too late, I like to make myself a cup of coffee because I just associate coffee with being productive. Building momentum can also mean starting and continuing. I think sometimes the hardest part of studying after school is actually starting. So if you want to make this easier, tell yourself you're only going to study for 10 minutes. If you don't feel like studying after that 10 minutes is over, then fine, stop studying. But usually you'll find that you'll want to keep going. Another way is to make sure your environment is clean. When your surroundings are dirty, it just makes you feel gross, and I wouldn't want to study in a dirty environment. If you want to start studying after school, I suggest taking like 5 minutes the night before or 5 minutes in the morning to clean up a little bit, so when you get home that's just one less thing to worry about. Going off the whole environment thing, I also like to make sure my environment has the whole study vibe going. So what I like to do is have my iPad playing one of those study with me videos. There's YouTube channels that are just people doing live streams of themselves studying for hours, and they do this every day. But anyway, find what works for you. Maybe like lighting a candle or listening to music, anything that gives you those study vibes. My final thing to consider is to just go straight to the library or the cafe and be surrounded by other people who are also productive. I usually do this when it's really hard for me to get into that productive mindset. I tend to avoid doing this as much as possible because I always spend my money to buy coffee, but whenever I do go somewhere else, those are usually the times when I'm the most productive. So those are some tips to help you study after school. Hopefully this helps you out, and if it did, definitely let me know. And also let me know what you do to get yourself to study after school because I need me some tips too. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you won't miss out on my videos. I upload every Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!